A guy who was ready to turn pro in mixed martial arts before his ACT scores proved he could play basketball in college. James Johnson is coming off a career season with the Heat, where he averaged 27 minutes per game, the most out of his 9 years in the association. But as a free agent to be, will Johnson be associated with the Heat after July 1st? I sat down with JJ to find out.
Sends it out to James Johnson. He'll shoot the three and make it. James Johnson for Miami with 6 triples.
Let's just get this one out of the way because it's the elephant in the room. You've said it. Dion Waiters has said it. You both have claimed that you want to come back here. Free agency is about to begin. Have you already had talks with Pat Riley about returning next year?
Nah, you know, the talks with me and Mr. Riley just been on some what I got to do to get better, you know, and like I said, being a student of the game, I'm watching film constantly, trying to work on that aspect of the game more than the actual going up to the court and overshooting or, you know, working on things that's too early to start working on.
Most agents will tell you that you put your chips on the table already. You already showed your hand. Do you believe that the Heat will reciprocate because of the kind of season that you had and show you the love?
I think the Heat already did plenty for me, enough, and even more than that, you know, just giving me the stage to work on and the opportunity to go out there and to become the best player I can be. You know, they definitely give me that stepping stone or 8 stepping stones, you know, so for me, I feel like they did already more than what I had asked them, you know, or thought they would do. And so anything after that, I'm truly grateful for the Miami Heat. I'm truly honored to be a part, and hopefully it keeps on going.
James Johnson barrels through, got it, and the foul.
With Dion, do you guys talk about this offseason and the free agency coming up?
Nah, we try to stay away from that, to be honest. When we get together, we're together, man. We just the same normal James Dion, you know, and we're not worried about basketball or what's to come.
Everybody always wants to ask about the hometown discount. Is that something you're willing to give? Because it sounds like, the way you've spoken about the Heat, you'd be willing to go down that route.
Man, you know, like I said, I love this place so much, you know, and the opportunity they gave me, I couldn't thank them enough, you know, and down the line, it's hard at my stage of career to try to find somewhere that you call home or you want it to be home and things like that. So, you know, the love I have for this team is up there, but it's just something I gotta let the agent and Pat discuss and try to figure out, and then just give my last say-so at the end.
Do you want this contract to set you up for the rest of your life? Is this the key?
You know, my first 8 years in the league, I wasn't really being utilized, so I feel like I still got a lot of years left in my legs. You know, I still have another 8 or 9, God willing. So I don't care about setting me up for life. I care about being comfortable out there enough to do my job without having to worry about setting up my life.
Now, I got the sense, Amber, in sitting down with James Johnson, that if the money is close, he wants to stay here in Miami. He wants to stay here regardless, but He also wants to be paid. And then you hear from Hassan Whiteside, who calls James Johnson the best defender in the NBA. Can the Heat afford not to bring him back next season?
Well, I think that depends, right? What the other options are. Of course, the big rumor right now is Gordon Hayward.
Yep.
So the NBA does the offseason better than any other league. It really does. It's a fun thing. So we could go down this this journey of Gordon Hayward, where if we got Gordon Hayward on the Heat, we actually could make even other moves that would provide the opportunity to maybe even get another big fish, not a whale, but a big fish. So say you got like a Serge Ibaka. That would mean not only no James Johnson re-signing with Heat, but no Dion Waiters. It would mean no Wayne Ellington, no Willie Reed. It would mean trading away Tyler Johnson, maybe a Justice Winslow. So who would you be left with? You'd be left with Whiteside, Goran, Josh Richardson alongside Hayward and Ibaka. Could you win a championship?
I don't think so. I mean, if you look at this team right now, Whiteside has come out this offseason and said he believes they have the potential for the making of a super team. We'd have to see about that. I mean, Goran Dragic's turning the wrong side of 30. So is James Johnson. But he had told me that he's still got legs, man. He's been on the bench for 8 seasons. The Heat finally give him a chance to play. And he feels like as he gets older, because of that MMA training, he's going to have a much better career moving forward if he remains in Miami.